If you've ever laughed so hard you cried watching Impractical Jokers, then you're just like me. And you can imagine why. I am so excited to introduce our next guest live on 12 News. Comedian James Murray, aka Murr, is bringing the laughs to Arizona. Hey, Murr, for 4 shows this Friday and Saturday at Tempe Improv. I can hardly wait. Murr, you've been all over the country. What do you enjoy most whenever you get to come to Arizona?
Well, Arizona, I've said it many, many times over the years, but Arizona and Colorado are my number 1 and 2 favorite states in America. It is amazing. I love it. I've been to Tempe so many times before with the guys and I from Impractical Jokers and, of course, doing my solo show. It's just beautiful, amazing geography, great people. I don't know how I feel about the 115-degree day tomorrow. We'll come back to that.
I forecasted that just for you. Yeah. How could you survive that? Do you think you could survive it?
You know, it's about 106 degrees here in Jersey, so I'll be fine.
You know, if you could plan a punishment in Arizona, what would it be?
I already know exactly. I'm going to put Sal in the desert naked, and then he's got to walk a certain amount of miles to get to different destinations. First to get SPF, first to get water, second to get a bottle of sunblock, third to get his clothes, and he winds up back in the heart of Tempe.
I love it. Please put this in season 13 of Impractical Jokers. We are here for it. Well, tell us what we can expect from your show at Tempe Improv. Are we in for stories, crowd work, and should anyone in the front row be nervous?
No need to be nervous, but my live show, it's a stand-up comedy show, of course. So if you love Impractical Jokers, you're going to love the live show even more. I tell some of the most embarrassing stories from my life and from the TV show. And the second half of the show is different every single night because I play 2 games with the audience. One is I borrow 3 audience members' cell phones, and I start texting people from their phone on their behalf, and we deal with the consequences on stage. And the last thing I do is I choose somebody from the audience, put an earpiece in their ear, send them out into the streets of Tempe, Arizona, and we watch on screen while live in the spot they've got to do and say whatever I tell them to. It is outrageously fun.
Get out. This is awesome. You know, I've been a fan since season 1, but season 13 of Impractical Jokers is coming soon. This is amazing.
July 23rd.
Yes!
July 23rd, brand new season on TBS. I'm so excited. It is amazing. In the first episode, we actually do a challenge we've always wanted to do. We work as funeral home directors in a real funeral home, while one of us is playing the corpse at the front, and we hire somebody to work in the funeral home for a day, and the guy playing the funeral home director has to distract the mark while the corpse rises up silently and does whatever the other guys tell him to without getting caught. So they maybe do like 10 burpees and climb back into the coffin. It was so funny. You're going to love it.
Okay, my stomach is already hurting from laughing just hearing this much. So after more than a decade of pranks and surprises, how do you keep coming up with new ways to embarrass each other?
I mean, that's what we get paid for, right? And but what else is that they're my best friends of 37 years. So we know everything, unfortunately, about each other. And I think the expression is best friends are the worst. That's pretty much it.
Is there one punishment or prank that still makes you laugh every time you think about it?
It finally expired. So when I fly to Tempe on Friday, I'll have my new driver's license from Jersey. But for the past 10 years until March, my driver's license still had no eyebrows because of Impractical Jokers.
Right. Oh, yeah, my goodness, throwback episode. Love it.
Going through a divorce, man. It's crazy.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, you are known for making people laugh. But now you've got a horror movie coming out? What a 180. What made you jump into horror?
I write horror novels. I've got 9 out in stores right now, all across America and the world. And my 5th book, Don't Move, was a hit and was a bestseller. And it comes out in movie theaters this September. So September 10th weekend, we're all around the country opening theatrically nationwide. In the movie is Rob Riggle, T-Pain, Russ the Rapper, Q from Impractical Jokers is in the movie, Lindsay Fonseca. It is really scary and also really funny. By the way, you can go to don'tmovemovie.com to find out where it's playing across America, including Arizona, and to find out what theaters I'm going to be popping in to surprise audiences all throughout September.
Oh, please pop into Arizona. Yeah, is it harder to make people laugh or scream?
One could argue what they do to me on Impractical Jokers is horror. I mean, they pierce my nipples. You know, I mean, come on. I got a tattoo of Bert skydiving on my thigh.
You're right. I can see how this goes hand in hand. Murr, can't wait to see you in Tempe this weekend and in theaters this September. Before you go, could you please close out with "Prepare for something amazing" or "Like a boss"?
Okay, I'm gonna do like a boss. That's terrible.
Thank you so much, Murr. We really appreciate it. And everyone, you
gotta
can
see
get
you this
tickets
weekend.
right now at TempeImprov.com. Bye, Murr.
Just some
Bye.
behind the scenes here. Crystal fought for this interview. So Murr, you just made her so
yes, you
happy.
made my week. I pushed everyone out of the way.
Oh, it's so, I
Thank-
could just tell how much you just loved that. I'm so happy you got to talk to him.
Thanks, Emma.
That was so cool. All right.